Yo, what's up, y'all? So I really just came on here, um, I guess just to kind of be like open and vulnerable, and also kind of like encourage you all while encouraging myself at the same time. Because I believe that that's the way that we all can be healed and grow and learn from each other and things of that nature. But um, basically, I just came to like encourage everybody to really just trust the process. Whatever you're doing, whatever your goals are, trust the journey and the process, and continue to, like I said last time I did a video like this, just push through. Um, Sometimes in life, things happen, and we cannot let those things let us stray away from where we're going. And then also, there's some things in life that God is taking us to. And sometimes in our minds, we have a set destination or somewhere that we want to go. But God is calling us to go somewhere else. And what I'm still coming to understand and learn is that it's in those moments that God still blesses us and keeps us and provides for us and helps us to see that even though maybe we may not have been able to do exactly what we wanted to do, or the road or the path didn't turn out the exact way, we still come out victorious, we still come out blessed, and we still come out better than when we came in. But that process takes trust, and it takes discipline, and it takes faith, because I can be honest with myself, there's some things in life where I really want to go do things, or I really want to experience things, or I see myself going in a certain direction in life, but sometimes God kind of is calling us and shifting us, and I'm not gonna lie, it is scary, and quite frankly, I'm not gonna tell you that it's easy to accept. No. For me myself, I've actually kind of been running, and God has been patient with me. And I think that's also what I also encourage you guys to. And I know that everybody doesn't believe in God, and things of that nature, but I can just say for myself that that is who I lean on and trust in my moments of distress, in my moments of uncertainty, even in moments like that where I'm questioning, wait a minute, but God, I wanted to go this way. Or even even in spaces where things have happened that I don't understand, where I'm like, wait a minute, that's crazy. Like, why is this happening? Or this doesn't seem right. I've learned to pray, and I've learned to trust God, and I've learned to find my joy and my strength in Him. And I've honestly been so blessed because of that. Being able to find, because in this world, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of uncertainties, there's a lot of conflicts, there's a lot of things that happen. And sometimes we try searching for comfort and joy in all the wrong places. And we end up hurting ourselves more than we do helping ourselves. We try to search for it in sex, we try to search for it in drugs, we try to search for it in alcohol and drinking. We try to search for it with toxic relationships and staying in relationships that we know aren't good for ourselves, but because we want a sense of comfort, we stay in it, whatever it may be. But I'm so thankful because God gives me that comfort. He gives me that strength, and He'll do the same for anybody that comes to Him. And it's a healthy strength, it's a healthy joy, it's a healthy satisfaction, it's a healthy love that He gives, that this world can't give, that even people can't give. And it's that peace, it's that joy that despite whatever I'm going through, the world may be in chaos, people around me may be in chaos, but I'm still walking in peace, I'm still walking in joy with a smile on my face, because God is my strength. And for me personally, that's something that a lot of people have asked, is how are you so joyous? Or, even like at school early in the morning, they'd be like, why are you so excited? Why are you always so energetic? Well, it's because God is my strength. And even though it's early morning and a lot of people are gloomy, I choose to find joy. And God gives me the strength to go throughout my day with a smile on my face, no matter how early or how late it may be. And I've learned to find that in Him. And yeah, so basically, I said all that to say, trust God through every process. And if you don't, believe in God or whatever, find a way to trust your process. I would hope that, you would find God and that He would be able to help you in those moments. But, you know, however you are able to trust your process, trust your process. And I also say, don't despise the day of small beginnings. Don't think that just because you haven't got there just yet that it's over. No, trust the process, stick through. Um, it's so hard because everything that I say is biblical for me, because that's just who I am. That's what I've built on, and I've seen it work in my life. You know, I've learned to trust God through those processes because in moments in my life when nobody else around me understand, when my parents don't understand, friends don't understand, teachers don't understand, whatever the case may be, I've learned that when I'm open and honest with God and with Jesus about my about my problems, he reminds me and he comforts me with his promises. And it's in those moments where I begin to realize that his word says that all things are working together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. That, I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's in those moments where I find the most peace and the most joy. And even though I may have gotten out of a tough situation, or if I'm being real and honest, there have been times when, I've had altercations with my parents, disagreements, arguments, whatever the case may be. And I go up to my room and I get down on my knees and I pray. And sometimes I even cry, because who better to give my problems to than the one that created me, the one that knows me, the one that cares for me the most, greater than even my parents. So I'm open, I'm vulnerable with God. And it's in those moments where I find so much peace and so much joy. And at the end of the day, after I'm done praying, I begin to realize that, wow, this is real. This is something that I cannot deny. I can't deny this power that I feel. This is not some phenomenon. This isn't some energy force. No, this is the power of God. And I've seen it work. I've seen it happen. It's been in my life. And I cannot deny that it's God, because it is. It's God. Anyway, this has been a really long video, but I really have said all this to just encourage everybody and to just help people to know to push through, to trust your process, trust God through your process, and even in the moments that you don't understand, find the joy, find the lesson, because that's what I've had to understand. There are moments in life that will try us and test us, and God will use those difficult moments to build us up and to help us to be something greater than we thought that we could. And even though we may not understand it or understand the reason why, when we begin to dig deep and still appreciate it and find a place of joy in it that God gives us, we begin to realize certain things. There are certain things that have happened in my own life where I'm like, God, why would you allow this to happen? But then I still find the joy in it because I know that all things are working together. So even in moments of tough situations, I can still trust God and be like, bro, this is working for me. Like, God is doing he's doing a work. He's doing something that I can't even explain. I can't even describe. And I've come to really appreciate that. I'm not saying that it's easy all the time. And sometimes it's tough, for real. But when I get to that place with God, I begin to really see some things. And that's really all I came on here to say. Trust your process. Trust God through it. Find the joy in every moment and continue to know that he will keep you. And for those that don't believe God, stay strong. Push through. Reach for your goals. Don't despise those negative things, because failure is stepping stones to success. And quite frankly, we never fail. You know, for me personally, I don't see it as a failure. I see it as a learning lesson, a stepping stone to my success. So be blessed and stay strong.